Hey, Scrap World, it's Bab doing an obligatory intro. I have no clue what this scrapbook layout is about, and I sort of disagreed with the love you 365 days a year,
No,
but Tuesday
always
will
love.
Tu- Tuesday I'll clarify that. I'm gonna go away now. Bye.
Yeah, I love her 365 days a year. I just don't like her sometimes because she's a teenager. But I think everybody out there that's had teenagers can relate to that. Yeah. Anyway, Bab's just chilling today. He's been getting up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon each day. He's full of spit and vinegar because he hasn't been getting out. He's been hibernating. He's like my big bear in the bedroom. I've just been shopping and cooking and running around town and taking care of errands and cleaning house and doing laundry and feeding dogs, and he's been sleeping.
It's a tough life. Someone has to do it.
Anyway, I'm sure you did not tune in order to hear about Bab's hibernation habits. This is a layout about London. And yes, she is a teenager. And so I do love her all the time. She's my teenager. I started out with that haul from Coco Vanilla that you may or may not have seen, and some of the Shimmers products that I love. And I took advantage of some Black Friday sales, so I'm going to be having some hauls to share with you. I got a little money for my birthday to spend on scrapbooking because I've been a good girl. So, anyway, the background paper is Coco Vanilla's Love Always. And then I just used some shimmers in Pretty in Pink colorings and then Creamy's My Clementine. And at first I didn't really like Creamies, but you know what? They have grown on me quite a bit. I really like the colors. So I got a couple of their products that I've not had, like the Hues, on order, and I'm looking forward to trying them. And then I ordered a couple of more like Vibes, and I think I ordered a Dazzlers. Don't quote me. Anyway, we'll see when it gets here. My memory's terrible. So lately I've been using pattern paper as the forefront and backing it on plain cardstock for whatever reason. But I think it looks cute together, and it's just like a nice soft green, almost like a seafoam green or a dark mint. And then I took some of my scraps, and I knew I'd never use this. I think is from the Crepe Paper Love You collection. I knew I'd never use that swirly background. I know that's really popular right now, but I super struggle with using it. So it just means it can go as a layering element because you can't see much of it. And then the rest of this is just stuff I've pulled either from my stash or my scraps, just little bits and bobs and pieces that just make it look like there's a whole lot more on that background than there really is. Um, what else did I do? I make a little shelf right there for the picture to go on top of, and I'll add some washies. They're just various washies from my stash, and I really like how that looks. That little thin one never wants to lay down though, so yep. And those will go there. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that just I cut off a little snippet, and it says "Crazy Life," because she is a teenager, so she's kind of crazy. I move that tag over just a bit. Okay, sorry for the glitch. I realized I did not re-time or remap the time on this particular file. So anyway, back to normal. I do end up just I'm fighting my fine line. I guess I need to add fine line in there, or it's stuck or something. But I do end up popping this up with some of that foam backing that drives me nuts that I'm not going to repurchase. And I'm going to go back to my wonderful double-sided foam tape. And through the magic of speed mapping, I have stuck down that I Love You 365 and that's where it's going to stay. I add a doily and some of this cocoa vanilla ephemera and Dear Lizzie's tickets. That says dream. And I'm just starting to make my clusters. I thought the phone was I was like, where am I going to use a phone? Of course, with a teenager. You got to use a phone with a teenager. They live with those things. Although she's not that crazy of a phone user. My other daughter is. Whew. You take her phone away, she's traumatized. She'll have like PTSD. But London, you can pretty much take away anything and she does not care. She has zero care for possessions. Just not her thing. That tag ends up going down at the bottom right next to that camera. I think that camera is Dear Lizzie. And I think the pinwheels are too. I want to say those Dear Lizzies are from maybe they are Polka Dot Party. Either that or Fine and Dandy. I think you're Fine and Dandy. I don't know. I know that little flower is from Cocoa Vanilla. The Future is Bright ticket is also Dear Lizzie. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, that flare is from the Hello Lovely collection from Cocoa Vanilla, and I love it. It's got a little diamond. It says Shine Bright. And I know that sparkly little enamel heart is also from that ephemera pack. And so is the little heart tag. And I think the bow is too. The little peach colored bow. Adding some sequins from Cocoa Vanilla. I think I'll end up adding a little bit more of the pretty and pink shimmers just sprinkled around the page, and that will end up wrapping it up. I'm actually on a mission this weekend to get my huge stack of layouts that I've done over the last couple of months. I would say there's probably 50 layouts that I need to journal. So that should keep me busy tomorrow, but I wanted to bring you some videos before then. And so doing a little editing and uploading and a little bit of Bab intro. So anyway, I hope you're having a lovely weekend and enjoying time with your friends and family, and that your belly's all full of turkey. And I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.